Fiat money, fiat money. Fiat money's value is added by taxing you and me. That's what they don't say, that's what they don't say. All the other economic shenanigans and Ponzi schemes are built upon that reality. A reality where taxpayers win or lose, bankers win. If you were in charge of the world's economy, and you could place a bet on the economy failing, would you make it fail? Imagine the control you could impose on scared and poor people for their safety. For their safety. A system full of managers wanting to play their part and be financially rewarded for keeping their mouths shut. Managers who were just slaves and slaves employed to control slaves, new and old, well paid and not well paid. All inclusive in the new slave hierarchy. All unhappy, but happy helping their slavers enslave them for the greater good. Would an unslave system, would an unslave system facilitate new illegal slaves to flood the system? No, it would not, but a slave system would. No, it would not, but a slave system would. All their fraudulent activities are built on taxing you. And why do you think the world has a $300 trillion debt? If we only knew the names of the beneficiaries of our debt. If we only knew the names of the beneficiaries of our debt. Our labor is used to pay a bit of the compounding interest on our debt, so we can add more money to our total and compounding interest debt. A debt we can never pay. This makes us debt slaves. Is there a connection between our $300 trillion debt and us not knowing the names of who are the beneficiaries of that debt? I would like to know who they are. Are the New World Order young managers flooding countries with foreigners to make the world a better place, or to destroy something and to profit from that process? All their fraudulent activities are built on taxing you. And why do you think the world has a $300 trillion debt? Did you think it is because the investors, corporations and bankers are doing us a favor? Oh, where would we be if the investors, corporations and bankers had not been investing our money in their scams? If they had a manager, he would have sacked them all by now. If you had lost $300 trillion, they would have sacked you. Or would they have made you top manager and their best friend? Or would they have made you top manager and their best friend? But they say they have built their wealth on their hard work and cleverness. That's what they say, that's what they say. Have we just lost our prosperity because we are ruled by poor quality managers? What is it? They are criminal slavers. Criminal slavers. Criminal slavers. Criminal slavers. Criminal slavers. If we only knew the names of the beneficiaries of our debt. They will say it's complicated.